everyone, welcome back to the Toal Tribe channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. For today's video, I'm going to be sharing what I have packed in baby's hospital bag. So if you're new to our channel and you don't know our story, my husband Mike and I have been on a journey to grow our family through a domestic infant adoption for the last year now. In our journey, we have had some good times and we've definitely had some bumps in the road. We had a failed match back in October. We had a disrupted placement with twins in December 2019, and now we are matched for the third time with a baby that is expected to be born sometime in the month of March. I've made a video like this before. I think I made it back in the summer, which means it would have been for our first adoption match. I will link it up top, leave a card for you so you can check it out if you're interested. What's really funny about that is that I had never needed to pack like that or for a baby like that before. We ended up not even needing that hospital bag because that ended up being the failed match. And then when we were matched with the twins and we went for their birth, to stay with them in the hospital, it was out of state. We were going to be in a hospital and then we were going to be discharged and have to go into a hotel until we could leave to come home to our state. And so packing for that situation looked totally crazy because we were packing for not only one but two babies, two adults, and then we had no idea how long we were going to be stuck in their birth state. So we had like big suitcases, we had a little suitcase for the baby, we had a diaper bag, we had food, we had boxes of formula, boxes of diapers. The car was packed. There was like not room for a single thing in that car. That's how much stuff was in it. The situation is different. It's one baby. It's a lot closer to home. I have a better idea of the kinds of things that I will actually need in the hospital and what I won't need. Also, if we don't pack enough of something or we forget something, we're not far enough away from home that one of us can't just leave and get it or have a family member bring it to us. So that is something different about this situation. I'm telling you, every situation has just been so much different from the next. We are literally learning just so much. For today, I'm only sharing what we have packed for baby. I'm not sharing what we are packing for us. I have no idea what we're packing for us. Maybe that'll be a separate video. Maybe it won't. Again, I don't know. I mean, when we were in the hospital with the twins, I can pretty much say that we lived in like really comfortable clothes, like sweatpants for my husband, like joggers and t-shirts and sweatshirts. And then for me, like activewear leggings and like tank tops or hoodies, like very, very basic. You're running on such little sleep that you truly don't care. And then like one nice outfit to go home. So a couple pairs of activewear outfits and then just like a nice outfit to come home, and it's probably really all we'll pack for us, and then our toiletries. But other than that, I think we're good. So baby's hospital bag is just one of the diaper bags that I'll be carrying. This is the Lully Bebe backpack. It's like a faux leather. It's really nice. It's got some luxe details and finishing on there with the quilting and the gold hardware. I haven't carried this outside of the house yet. I haven't worn it outside the house, so I don't really know how it carries. But I will say that in terms of like the capacity, how much it could fit in here, like this thing's got a lot in there and there's still room. You can see the top is dented in. There's still room for more stuff. So I would say that in comparison to the other diaper bag that I brought to the situation with the twins, which was the tote diaper bag, this fits significantly more in there than the other one. And so I'm actually really happy that I'm going to be bringing this to the hospital because I do have quite a bit in here. So starting with the outside pocket, I have a Purell surface disinfectant. So hospitals are kind of gross. Anything I feel like I might need to like spray down or whatever, I can do that with this. And then I also just have a little pocket back hand sanitizer from Bath and Body Works. This little passy pod is actually an itsy ritzy piece that I picked up at Bye Bye Baby a while ago. It just has like a little clip, so it's cool. You can clip it to your diaper bag, you can clip it to your keys if you're like on the go. And I just have in here the Nano Bebe pacifiers. These little deals, I talked about them in my haul video. I just think that they're probably a little bit better for newborns than some of the other pacifiers that I have. So I'm gonna just bring these and maybe just one of the other ones just so I have like options for the baby. But this I'm probably just going to clip on the outside of my diaper bag, even though it doesn't match. All right, now let's get in here. Whew. It's stuffed, guys. It's stuffed and there's still room. So I'm gonna start with the stuff at the top. This little piece is a Cloud Island piece. It's just like a little flannel blanket. I used this previously as like a burp cloth. So that's what I'm going to be using it as. That's why I have it packed. I don't really care if this gets gross or messed up. Also, I'm only bringing one of these. I have more, but I will probably just use like the hospital swaddles and things like that. So that's why I only have one. I have a Little Miss Dessa ribbed jersey swaddle. This is in like I think this is oatmeal, this color. I don't know, it's just really nice. It's really easy to swaddle in. It's a huge piece of fabric, and I loved it when we brought it to the hospital for the twins. I also have this copper pearl swaddle and matching hat. This is like an outer space theme. I love this set. It is just so adorable on. So I have packed it for this baby. Then I packed this Lulu Lollipop bamboo swaddle. This just has really pretty like rainbows on it. They're like neutral and little pops of greens and blues and stuff. And then I just have this little newborn hospital hat with a little pom-pom on it. What is the brand of this? I Love You Bean is the brand. I got this off of Etsy. I can link it below for anybody who's interested, but I just thought that would be like a cute little set. So now I'm gonna get into the clothing that the baby would wear in the hospital. A lot of people have mixed opinions about this because they feel like the hospital provides you with those white onesies and those swaddle blankets, and like that's really all you need, and you should just use that stuff while you're there and save your stuff for home. I feel differently. I prefer to see the clothes that I picked on the baby. I prefer to use the products that I like and that I know work and that I am comfortable with. When we were in the hospital with the twins, they put those like white kimono onesies on them, and oh my gosh, those things were horrible. They were way too big for them. And I mean, granted, they were twins, so they were smaller, but they were way too big for them, and they were kind of gross. They skeeved me a little bit. I know that they do laundry, but they just look really old and worn, and the blankets were really hard and like not easy to swallow them in. So I prefer to have my own stretchy, comfortable swaddles and my own baby clothes. It might also partially be scarred because with the twins, we went through a lot of clothes. Like it was 2 of them and there was constant clothes, and one of them had stomach issues from the very beginning. So like blowouts were super common in pretty much every outfit. And so it was tough. And so I'm scarred. So I might have packed too many clothes for like the actual hospital stay, but we'll see. So for starters, I really love knotted gowns for the nighttime. I just think it makes changing the baby while you're half asleep a lot easier. You just unknot the bottom and then you get at the diaper and then you knot it back up. So this is from Kate Quinn, and then this is also from Kate Quinn. This is like a little kimono version. It's got the little ties and it's just a pretty yellow color. So we have those 2 for evenings if I need. And then we have some like sleepers. So for the sizing of clothes, not all newborn is made equal. So what I noticed when I was with the twins was that Target, the Carter's line for Target and like the Cat and Jack clothing newborn was smaller than like Carter's regular stuff. When I would put a Carter's onesie or a Carter's like sleeper on one of the twins, they would swim in it. But if I put Carter's for Target, it fit them like a glove. It was super weird. So I don't necessarily think that the baby is gonna fit in 0 to 3 months like right off the bat. I think we're probably gonna start newborn. It's just a matter of how long are we gonna stay there. So I packed all newborn sizes, but I packed brands that fall on like the different size spectrum. So I have a Carter's for Target and a Cat and Jack, which runs small. This is, I love this one. I absolutely love this one. I don't know, I just think it's so super cute. It's like camo, but it's got dinosaurs. So this is Cat and Jack for Target. And then this one is Just One You, which is Carter's for Target, and it's got little puppies on it. And so these, like, you can even see when I hold it, like this is really small. This runs pretty small. So these are if baby is on the smaller side. And then I also just have 2 regular Carter's sleepers for if the baby is a little bit longer or on the bigger side. So again, I love this one. It's just got dinos on it. Super cute. And then this little brown one has little bears on it. So like you can even see, like I feel like I should like size comparison them so you can see like the size difference. Even the neck is different. Like the neck is like, yeah, you see how much longer the Carter's one is. The Carter's is the brown one. The white one is the Just One You Carter's for Target. Like it's significantly different, the sizing. Then I packed 2 non-sleepers outfits, like a onesie top with a pair of leggings or a little pair of joggers. So I have this outfit. It's a long sleeve. It says Mighty Like Dad. And I just have little navy leggings to go with. And then I have this top. I love this little outfit. I have this striped top and these little joggers with the little lions on the knees. Like, I'm sorry. Hello? So cute. I've talked about this before, and I will continue to talk about this until every mom to be understands the need for the short sleeve onesies that go underneath outfits. You need 1 million of them. You're gonna look it up online and people are gonna say to bring 2 to 3 of them. They are liars. They are liars. Always bring more. You will not regret bringing more, but you will regret having not enough. So with that being said, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them for one baby. And that hopefully will last me 2 to 3 days in the hospital. God willing, that's all we need. Another thing that I didn't know that you need right off the bat is little bandana bibs. You need them. Newborn babies have no idea how to eat. They dribble milk and they dribble formula all over their faces, and it ruins all of those cute little outfits that you just put on them. So you're gonna want bandana bibs. Again, I might have too many here. I might be scarred from being with the twins and just being like constantly needing them, because like when there's 2, it feels like there's 1 million and you constantly need things. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them with me. These are Velcro that I picked up from Target at one point, and then these are copper pearl, and they are snaps. I have a bunch of these. I'll probably go through. These are already used. Like you can see, like we used these when we were with the twins. They have like formula stains on them. We'll probably start with these and then work our way to the copper pearl ones. But again, at least we have them. When the nurses feed the babies, they literally just, at that hospital anyway, I don't know what they give you in other places, they literally just put like a paper towel underneath them. But I had a really hard time being a new mom and like being totally new to feeding with a bottle and everything. Like I was having trouble keeping their head like supported, making sure that the formula and they were eating and like they had a good latch on the bottle, and keeping that napkin like wedged between their chin, and like it was a lot. So I prefer to just snap a bib on and then not have to worry about it. Now getting into the non-clothing related items, I have a wet bag in here. This actually was a freebie that came with my Mockingbird stroller, which was actually a really nice freebie. I love when you get like a useful freebie, right? So this is in here. This will probably stay in here when this transitions to just a regular diaper bag for like any like soiled clothing or anything while I'm out and about, and I'll use it for the same reason in the hospital. I also have little diaper bags. I probably won't need these up front, but I will when it's a diaper bag, so I just have them in here. I mean, who knows? We might have a situation on the way home where like we have to stop and change like a blowout, and we need these, and I'll be happy that I have them. Then I have 4 little pairs of socks and 1 little pair of mittens. I hate using these things. I feel like they don't really stay on very well. But I tried to only pack sleepers that have the fold overs and like long sleeve shirts that have the fold overs. But for like the few things that I packed that don't have it, like, does this have it? Oh, it does have it. Nice. I might have not packed anything that requires me to use these, which would be great because they literally just don't stay on. Neither do the socks. These are newborn socks. I think I might go out before and switch these out for preemie socks because these were awful. I also have water wipes in here. Now, I know most people are like, you don't need a wipes when you're in the hospital. The hospital provides you with wipes, and they might, but I've never been to this hospital. I have no idea what they have. I can literally only go off of my past experience, and not to like sound like a repeating record, but like when we were with the twins, that hospital only had these like, they were like a strong cloth, but it was definitely like a paper product, and you had to wet them yourself to wipe the baby. Can you think of anything more awful than an angry screaming child and you have to go run and wet a towel to use on the, it's awful. It's literally the worst thing. I cannot think of anything worse, to be totally honest with you. So just in case that's the situation at this hospital, which I hope it's not, we have these. We also have diapers. I know the hospital will have diapers. These are not so much for the hospital, so much as they're for the ride home and the potential for there to be a situation where we have to stop and change a diaper. And the last thing I have in here is a bottle of formula and a little nipple in its little sanitary packaging. I don't know what kind of formula they're gonna have at the hospital. They will likely give us formula to go home with. So I'm not so worried about it. I only have one. Again, we're not very far from the hospital. If it has happens to hit feed time and we end up stuck in traffic or I don't know, whatever, I'll be able to pull this out and this or whatever the hospital gives us and this to feed the baby. All right, guys, she is empty. I have gone through everything that we have packed for the baby's hospital bag. The only thing that I didn't show you, but I probably will bring, I'll probably go in our hospital bag though, is a few books to read to the baby. I don't know, I just have this thing. I've always loved the idea of, you know, finally getting to be a mother and reading to my baby. It's been 4 years in the making, so I just like to have the books on hand, so if we find time or quiet moment in the hospital, I can start that tradition as soon as possible. So I'll bring like 1 or 2 books, nothing crazy. If you are a second, third, fourth time mom watching this, you are probably like, girl, you do not need all that stuff for the hospital. The hospital will provide it. You have gone overboard. And you might be right. But all I know is that when I was in the hospital before, I just felt like I needed so much more and I wish that I had packed so much more. But this time around, I'm trying to be a little bit of a maximalist, if that's a word, instead of a minimalist, and just have everything that I need, because I'm not gonna regret packing too much, but I will definitely regret not packing enough and having to like scrounge or send my husband home to like get stuff from the nursery. So I just rather be prepared. If you like this video, please leave it a thumbs up. You can leave any questions or comments you have for me down below. I would love to hear from you. Do not forget to subscribe for more videos from us in the future, and I will see you guys in our next one. Bye.